Hi Taurus, welcome to your archetype reading. These readings will not resonate with everyone. The readings are, can resonate for some and not for others. But I do feel like the archetype itself, you do have something to learn here. Archetypes, we all have these archetypes within us. So if nothing else, you'll learn something about yourself with that card and the description. If the reading itself does not resonate with you, I urge you to go to the other videos in this series, regardless of sign, and allow the titles to illuminate something for you. And anything that draws you in is going to be poignant for you at this time. So, that being said, let's get started with the archetype. Spirit, what is the archetype that we should focus on for Taurus? And we get the Starborn, number 3. Okay, let's see what the book says about the Starborn. The divine child, the star child, the destined, an elusive yet radiant aspect of the self. The starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the 3 fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. All right. Spirit, why is the star born here for Taurus? Why is the star born here for Taurus? And we get the 3 of Wands. What is the challenge for Taurus? And we get the Son of Swords. What is the advice from Spirit for Taurus? The 7 of Swords. And the outcome. What is the outcome for Taurus? And we get death. Okay. Okay, so for the present or the current energy, we get the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is really talking about taking those first steps toward your manifestation. So I feel like it also can be a card of determining your life purpose, which goes extremely well with the Starborn. And this particular illustration of this energy, of this 3 of Wands energy, it's like you're seeing things only within certain boundaries. And beyond those boundaries is the whole wide world. And I feel like there's a need to open up and allow yourself to see from a much higher vantage point as well as larger, being able to see more. In the challenge, we have the Son of Swords. This is like the Knight of Swords. And the Knight is very clear on his path. He knows exactly where he's going. He knows what he wants to accomplish. He is fast moving, very sure of every step. And I think that is the challenge, is without truly understanding where you're going, you won't know how to get there. All right. The advice from Spirit is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can talk about strategies and protection and recognizing deception. Because these are swords, I feel like there is deception in your thoughts. And you may be deceiving yourself. There may be a true calling that you felt and you've turned your back to it or ignored the signs. The outcome is death, and this is rebirth as well. This is talking about complete and total transformation. Literally dying and being reborn again. And that's what the Starborn archetype is asking you to do, is go back to that time as a child when the whole world was open to you, and that you hadn't created these boundaries for your imagination, boundaries as to what you could possibly accomplish. We all tell our children, or we were told as children, we could be anything that we wanted to be. And as an adult, it's very hard to believe that. Spirit, why is Three of Wands here for Taurus? Why is Three of Wands here for Taurus? And we get the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is ruled by his heart. His heart and mind are connected. They're on the same wavelength. So much so that he may not be able to see things outside of love. So I feel like there's a definite call here to bring balance to your life purpose. Recognize the love in all you do. Why is the Son of Swords here for Taurus? And we have the Nine of Discs. Growth. This is talking about having put in all the hard work, taken all the steps towards your manifestation, having a plan and sticking to it. And now the fruits of your labor are there. Are you able to enjoy them? Are you stopping to look? Or are you moving on to the next challenge? Sometimes we need to take the time to enjoy what we've worked for, to give it meaning, to bring acknowledgement of what we've accomplished. That may be a challenge for you. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Taurus? And we get the Two of Discs. More earth energy. which is comfortable for you. You can be in a constant state of change, a constant state of trying to balance things. If you don't go back to why are you doing this? Why are you pursuing this career? Why are you pursuing this type of relationship? Why are you pursuing this specific number of dollars? Why are you pursuing this size of a family, or whatever it is for you? Why? How can you possibly come up with a plan if you don't know why you want those things? But you've been sticking with a plan. Now it's time to figure out why. This Two of Discs or Two of Pentacles is talking about change. And that is, it's more change than you ever asked for. But it's time. It's time to allow this transformation. Why is Death here for Taurus? And we get the Eight of Discs. And this is talking about diligence. What you may not have realized, and Spirit does, is all of this was a lesson for you to learn. You have been diligent. You have mastered this path. But it was all to work towards a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning where you're actually fulfilled, where you are actually feeling connected to your life purpose, where you're actually understanding the why. The how will come. It's the why. Why am I doing this? Now, this transformation will reveal that to you. Let's get a spirit message to close this out. Spirit, what do we have for Taurus? What's the guidance for Taurus? What's the guidance for Taurus? Sorry. And we get memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. This is a message that your passed on loved ones are helping you remember. Remember when you were a child. They are going to bring signs and memories to flood back to you of when you were little and dreaming as big as you could. You need that back in order to truly feel your life purpose and to truly fulfill your life purpose. It's not too late. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I.